From the outset, you get the sense that Borderlands is a very special experience. Gearbox's role-playing shooter takes place on a hostile world called Pandora, at the edge of the galaxy. You play as one of 4 character classes called Vault Hunters, each with 50 character levels to achieve in the game, and there are a reported 30 quests and 140 side quests to fulfill, which you can do either single-handedly or with up to 3 friends thanks to the 4-player cooperative mode. We recently got a chance to get hands-on with the game and explore the barren wastelands of Borderlands, so here's what we thought. The lush cel-shaded graphics really sets Borderlands' visuals apart, but perhaps the most interesting feature in Borderlands, which anyone who's followed our coverage will be well aware of, is its random weapon generator. This mechanism means that whenever you acquire a new weapon, it'll be made up of a combination of hundreds of physical and performance attributes. For instance, one shotgun we found shoots slugs that bounce along the ground like a wave. Other projectile weapons, however, might actually add a health bonus to friendly fire, or shoot multiple bullets, incendiary bullets, or even mini grenades. From what we know of the story, Pandora was a hostile mining planet that has since been abandoned by respectable folk and left in the hands of bandits and the equally hostile wildlife. As one of 4 Vault Hunters, you arrive on Pandora seeking the Vault, a mysterious repository of advanced alien technology that will give the finder untold power. We needed to choose a character class before we could proceed, which includes Brick the Tank, Mordecai the Hunter, Lilith the Spellcaster, and Roland the Soldier. We've seen other classes before, so we opted to go for the lithesome Lilith this time around. Spellcasters, known as sirens in the game, tend to acquire weapons that feature incendiary, shock, or corrosive damage, and excel at deception and stealth. Each class has a special ability, and sirens have the ability to shift in and out of their dimension, essentially cloaking themselves for a few moments. Known as phase walking, it gives you a short speed boost and the ability to perform powerful melee attacks and cause damage to nearby enemies when shifting in and out of the dimension. As special abilities have a cooldown time, it's best to save these for when you really need it. While Phase Walk is the first special ability you'll acquire, it certainly won't be your last. There are 22 in total, spread across 3 skill upgrade paths: Controller, Elemental, and Assassin. Controller skills help you regenerate health or daze enemies. Elemental skills typically add elemental damage such as fire or corrosion, and Assassin skills might increase your melee or critical hit damage. There is a limited amount of points to be found throughout the game, and we're told by 2K that you're unlikely to be able to fulfill all 3 paths in any one campaign. So it's up to you which skills you want to spend those valuable points on. Borderlands has a wicked sense of humour, and there's some colourful characters such as the town's doctor, Dr. Zed. He doesn't actually have a med school degree, but he'll keep you supplied with med packs nonetheless.
Thanks for opening her up again.
While the local fauna is vicious, there's some equally dangerous local gangsters too, such as Nine Toes, who we're informed actually has 3 testicles too, and his boss, Bonehead. Naturally, killing these outlaws will earn you valuable XP, new weapons, and also curry favour with the townsfolk. Borderlands has a rewarding loot system, and the spoils of war consist of cash, new weapons such as SMGs, pistols, rifles, and grenades, as well as ammo for your equipped items. Loot is colour-coded according to its rank with 5 levels, and the more difficult a boss or mission is, the better the reward. You won't collect drop weapons from all enemies, but you are frequently rewarded with ones that are worth keeping. Bosses tend to drop the best weapons, so it's definitely worth grabbing these once the coast is clear. In later levels, you can equip 4 weapons at a time, but you start out with 2 available slots, with the other weapons packed away in your backpack. Borderlands' cel-shaded graphics look fantastic, and anyone who's enjoyed 13 or Prince of Persia will likely welcome this approach. Borderlands makes use of the Unreal Engine, and the characters, weapons, and environment are detailed and have a vibrant colour palette. In addition to the sumptuous visual feast, Borderlands also features some really immersive music and sound effects. The arid environment around Firestone is complemented by a twangy country guitar theme, which builds into a pumping tribal drum beat. If, like us, you're looking forward to Borderlands, then you'll be glad to know that the wait is almost over. The game will be shipping on October 23rd or October 20th in the US on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC. Be sure to check back around then for our final verdict and check out all of our previous coverage to keep you occupied until launch.